Right to the air is Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. That's Warren. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And now the rookie's free. Inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Steelers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Looking to put a drive together. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Darnold. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Darnold. That's taken in by Arroyo. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
9 yards.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. This 2nd and 4.
Ramsey brought him down. It's a pickup of 6.
Back to throw, Darnold. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
A 7-yard gain.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw is Darnold. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Darnold. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. It's time.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
He finds his man, complete. It's Warren. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way. That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. These two teams all tied after one. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. A tackle made by Boye Mafe.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Now Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled for just a short gain.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now 2nd and 5.
Blue 58.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And Walker once more. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Hayward on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Darnold.
At the 40-yard line.
This one goes underneath to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. So that last penalty making this 3rd down much more manageable. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Darnold to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. That is caught. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
So the drive will continue. After the conversion on fourth, they'll work from the 20 on first down. He completes this to Walker.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To the air again, Darnold. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Here we go, son.
A final shot before the break, Darnold. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
He's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And Walker has it.
Down the right sideline.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Ken Walker.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 17-14.
17. Steelers 14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick, and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Rodgers going to throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's another Steelers first down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Blue 58.
And the Steelers first down.
Now Rodgers. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And this one is incomplete.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
On the counter, it's Walker. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. 3rd and 8.
24-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Red 80.
Back to throw, Darnold. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
To the right side, this is Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Straight ahead, Walker. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Yards on the play. That's another Seahawks first down.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 65 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now it's Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
Running right, here's Walker. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On third down, here's Walker. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Red 80. Yo, 80. Red 80. Red 80. Red 80.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw, got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Here goes, set. Reset.
Here's Walker. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
A gain of 12. 1st down.
Rodgers to throw. Completes it to Austin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
That's caught right side. It's Warren. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Back to throw, Rodgers. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's going to be batted